I've never known what failure was. I was a topper, always passed my assignments, tests, everything I was involved in. It was, quote unquote, a perfect plan. It was as if everything's aligned for me. Perfect childhood, a typical person can say. And so did I think the same way. But how hopeless and lifeless I was actually feeling inside all those years. Getting into being an adult, I was told to do everything on my own, and that's when it hit. Because I was failing at a lot of things, failed at understanding how life works. I also realized I was so into quote unquote planned life that I never even realized there's an aspect in life where not everything goes according to plan. That's when I hit my rock bottom, not knowing anything. It's like I've never lived a life, except I did. I failed. I never achieved whatever my peers achieved. I've never achieved whatever the society expected me to achieve. I failed until I didn't. Let me explain. It is true that I failed at whatever I'm trying to achieve. But did I though? First of all, that wasn't something I wanted. That wasn't the path that I wanted to take. And I realized no matter how many times I wanted everyone to know that this isn't it, that the quote unquote perfect plan was so mesmerizing to them to the point that that was accepted as the norm. And me, who was against it, became an outsider, a person who couldn't be believed in, a person who goes against the world the society has accepted. I was devastated. I cried desperately, asking for help, hoping someone would recognize my unsure but strong-willed thoughts. The future path that I was unsure of, yet wanted to pursue no matter what. It all went in vain. There was no one, even a friend of mine who believed in it and wanted to acknowledge it too, died of COVID. I was alone. I failed. I failed. Those words that they kept repeating and throwing at me, they kept playing in my head. I thought I was done. I thought this was it. But I don't know where it came from. That need to want to live. The feeling that kept me alive the whole time. That feeling I long forgot because I was so ready to give up this time, that I was so ready to end it all, once and for all. That nostalgia that I felt that second made me realize that this isn't actually a failure. That second, I didn't really care about the world but myself. I thought to myself that I can get out of this and redefine myself, find myself, a purpose that I was searching for, a life that I wanted to live, which I didn't even consider thinking about all my life. I decided now is the time. Now, of all the times, is when I decided I would find myself. Doesn't matter how long it takes, no matter how unsure I am, no matter how everything is new and scary, which gives this feeling of not wanting to do it anymore or even to try another time. No matter how much life throws at me during the process, this is the time that I realized is a perfect time for all of this. A perfect time to live. A perfect time that I failed. That's where everything started to change, from my mental health to changing that view I had on life and myself. Everything started to change for the better and started to see everything positively. That's when I realized this thing called failure isn't actually that bad. And further into failing a lot of times, and sometimes even over and over at the same thing, I realized that failing is actually great and in fact necessary. Because look, failing is such a terrible word when you look at it. From the outside, it sounds like the most scariest thing ever. And if you experience it, it makes it look like it's the end of it all. So we try so hard over and over again to try to avoid it. We kind of treat it like an eternal enemy. It's as if that is the cause for all the negative things that happen to us. But what if I tell you that it is actually playing a crucial role in achieving a lot of things? Like I said, It is the most important thing we need to experience. It's necessary. Like, imagine you failed at an exam. That makes you feel like you lost. But have you ever considered the fact that it's trying to tell you that you did something wrong here and you need to make it right? It's like letting you know that this isn't the way you do it. It could be anything, not just exams. Anything that you fail at trying teaches you that this isn't the optimal way to achieve whatever you want to achieve. That it's letting you know that you need to try another way. It's your job to know what it is and try again. You don't have to find it right away. Sometimes it takes time, and that's okay. You take your time to find the right way to do it, and you achieve it at the second time, or the third time, or the fourth, or the nth time. They say nth time is a charm. Failure's only job is to let you know that this isn't the way you need to do it, whatever it is, that it isn't the optimal path for you. We need to learn from that. We try another way. We might fail at that too, but we try again, and this time you might actually succeed. But if you didn't, try again and again and again until you get there. And every time we try again, we're trying to figure out what's working and what isn't. And that experience also teaches us how to iterate ourselves of the methods over and over again, and how to strategize, like how to view it, how to think about it, how to think around it, and how to apply in a way that you actually succeed in whatever you're trying to do. This is basically you redefining your thoughts and actions towards whatever you want to do in order to get there. So we need to learn to embrace the failures that we experience, to not feel like there is no step further from it, to not feel dumb if we fail. We even question a lot of things that we do, which gives us a lot of things to reflect over and change the way we do things. It also teaches us a lot of things in life that we never ever knew about. Failing is proof that we are strong enough to accept failure, to learn from it, try ways that help us succeed, keep going until we win. It's the ability to get up after we fall, which is to rewire yourself in a way which showcases itself as the most important opportunity in succeeding in the most amazing way ever. So be grateful when you fail, because that's not the end, but a beginning for something even greater things that are about to happen. Fail a lot. That gets you out of the fear of being a failure. Change the way you think about it, and it helps you become successful, which, in an ironic way, is the exact opposite of what helps you to get there. And that's how I found it. My will to live, the motivation to find my purpose, to want to know what to do with life, getting to know everything that I never knew. The schools, my parents, the world around me during that perfect plan couldn't teach me. That enthusiasm to experience life for the first time ever. Let me know what your story is and how that failure helped you achieve your goals. I love you guys so much. Hope you have or having a great day, or have a great rest of your day. Not to forget, you're all amazing as always. You're so precious and strong. We got this.